Well, some rain at times in the valley today, some heavy rain in spots. There's a lot of moisture in the air, so you can get caught in a brief downpour, maybe a even longer downpour for an hour or so in spots where you could get a few inches of rain. So watch out for that. Warm weather, it's a little cooler today. It's coming back on the warm side for the weekend, but then cold front arrives and it does look much cooler pretty much all of next week. I think we're not dealing with any more hot temperatures for a while after Sunday. Maybe a little bit on Monday could still be warm before it cools off. Flood advisory in effect for northern Cameron County. This is an area of rain that blew up around about 11:30 or so and has been dropping some pretty heavy rain across northern Cameron County. We showed you earlier the rainfall rates coming down as high as about 2.5 inches per hour. So if that same intensity stayed over you for an hour, you would have about 2.5 inches of rain. But it is trying to move along. Still some heavy rain in and on the north side of Harlingen, but spreading northward into southern Wilsey County near Sebastian and getting closer to Raymondville, but going basically right up Highway I-69E. So again, watch out for heavy rain here. We zoom in and some of the heaviest rain still right over the northern edge of Harlingen. The red areas and orange areas right there between about downtown and near the airport, and then northward on the north side of town still coming down pretty heavily. Farther to the northwest there are just a few showers, but a little burst of some heavy rain in spots. No lightning with this coming out of Starr County, moving northward through Starr County. Could make it into Jim Hogg County if it holds together, but showers could still pop up or a thunderstorm really any time today. 87 right now in Weslaco, 75 where it's been raining in Harlingen, and in the 70s with the rain nearby in Raymondville. So 80s and 70s across the area, cooler than what it has been most days. There has been a weak cold front moving through. This one did have some cool weather with it. It really cooled North Texas off, as you'll see in a few seconds, but the air not as cool as it's reached the valley. The humidity is about the same. Temperatures mainly being held down today because of the clouds and rain. But to the north behind the front, it does get pretty chilly. Only 51 in Lubbock right now, even a comfortable 71 in Austin. Future track does show showers and a couple storms around the valley today and enough clouds to keep temperatures mostly in the 80s. By tonight will be mainly dry. There might be 1 or 2 showers out there. I know we have a few football games this evening. It should be dry, I think, nearly everywhere for football games Thursday evening and probably Friday evening too. In fact, Friday overall looks like a drier day. There's still maybe a couple showers popping up, but I think the better instability will be farther away to generate showers. So I think we'll see most areas stay dry on Friday. Saturday still looks like a warm day too. We may see a couple showers or a thunderstorm in the afternoon, but I think overall Saturday is kind of a warm and muggy day with temperatures easily back above 90 in most areas. Now here we go ahead on future track temperatures beginning Friday afternoon. You see it's back to near 90 again here in the valley. The cold front is still well to the north, but it moves into North Texas on Saturday, moves south on Sunday. And you see temperatures are very warm and ahead of the front, but look behind the front, only 40 in Amarillo on Sunday. Some of the models say it may be cold enough for a little bit of snow to mix in with the rain there behind the front in Amarillo this weekend. So, not a lot, but it gives you an idea there is some chilly air. And then notice this model is a little slower at the front. I think the front may speed up a bit compared to this model, but it still has temperatures up around 90 or so on Monday, which might be a bit hot. If the front slows up, it could make the upper 80s and lower 90s, but it will quickly fall into the 60s whenever the front gets here. So this computer model shows once the front comes through, though, temperatures will stay down. Tuesday may be a day where we only hang in the 60s. Some of the models say you may even stay in the upper 50s if you do get enough drizzle or rain behind the front. It looks like a winter-type front, but without the winter-type temperatures. But the cold air stays up north, where it may only get in the 40s all day in central and northern Texas. So there is some chilly air with this front. If enough of it gets here, it will keep temperatures maybe struggling to stay in the 60s at times on Tuesday and maybe even Wednesday if the rain hangs around. Now in the tropics, we still have what's left of Michael, a tropical storm spinning its way through North and South Carolina. The latest coordinates there, 34.7 north, 80.8 west. Winds are at 50 miles per hour, moving to the northeast fairly quickly. Still has some pretty strong wind with it. We'll show you the wind with the storm later, but it will quickly move out to sea by Thursday and Friday and then move out across the open waters of the Atlantic. So today, high temperatures back around 88 degrees, mostly cloudy skies, still maybe a shower or storm in spots anytime today and into early this evening. And the first 1570 forecast, highs 88 today, but back above 90 in most areas Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Overnight lows are muggy in the upper 70s too. We could run into some rain and thunderstorms Sunday night and Monday, maybe even a burst of some heavier rain on Monday when the front passes. But behind that front, again, Monday's kind of a tricky day. It may start off warm and fall into the 60s, or it could be in the 60s and windy all day. But once the front hits, it stays cool Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday with some rain and doesn't warm up in a hurry. We'll keep tracking that front in your first 1-5 forecast. Dina?